Welcome to the presentation. This is Tanveer. Okay, so today I'm going to present one hidden gem of Dubai. That's Zenith by Amber. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the developer. Okay, so developer is from Pakistan. Okay, so they have 20 years of experience in Pakistan. Plus, they have a real estate agency in Dubai for 5 years almost. And they're the top performers of Damat called Kun Real Estate. Okay, so they understand the pulse and nerves of the developer, of the investors actually. What are they looking for? Okay, so they've come up with this kind of project in the hidden gem of the location which is going. Let's start with the location first. So this is Warsan 4. Okay, and here is the project location. As you can see, it is Zenith by Amber. Okay, so it is strategically located. Plus, this is E311 Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road. Okay, so that's a major highway of Dubai. And over here, you have Ain Road as well, which is also a major highway of Dubai. If you talk about the location, so right now, the government is focusing only two areas right now. That is Dubai Silicon Oasis and your Maktoum Airport. Okay, so there is lot much of activities happening over here in Silicon Oasis. So Silicon Oasis to be called as Silicon Valley of Dubai, where your Emirates staffs are coming up, then your Elon Musk Starlink is coming up, multiple universities, the big universities are also coming up over there. Okay, so Zenith would be the tallest tower standing in the Warsan 4. If you see the other buildings, there are somewhere around like ground plus 4 or 5. So this tower is a ground plus 3 plus 14 floors and a rooftop amenities. And the major thing that I wanted to tell you that there is a metro station coming up. So wherever there is a metro station coming up, we have seen the spike of the rent and the capital appreciation by almost 20 to 30%. Okay.
Which line? Do you know?
Sorry, blue line.
Blue line.
Yeah, which is going to complete by September 2029 for your information. And here is the station. So the project is like 5 minutes drive, okay, to the metro station and 10 to 15 minutes by walk. The tallest tower in Warsan. So it is like 20 minutes away from downtown Burj Khalifa. Okay, you're 20 minutes to Dubai International Airport and approximately 30 minutes from Al Maktoum Airport. That's the major one. And you have multiple malls in Silicon Oasis, your outlet mall as well. You have multiple universities as well over there. That's your medical centers which are nearby. Okay, as you can see over here, which is just 10 minutes away. And that's your grade A schools, you can say, which is very necessity for the end users and the families. You have Global Village nearby. You have IMG World. So that's how your tower looks like. Okay, as you can see over here, okay, that's a Zen Guard. This is the only tower in Warsan which has this kind of amenities. All the towers that are ready over there are constructed 10 to 15 years before, which has no amenities. So you have kids pool, gaming area, indoor yoga, multi-purpose hall, and so on. And you have a co-working space. So this is also a very important point where most of the people are avoiding Dubai's traffic and they want a co-working space inside their house. So that also increases your rental value. So the property type. So you have studio, 1 bed and 2 bed. You have studios 41 units, 1 bed 172 and 2 beds 54. So these are very niche. So I'll start with the layouts. The studio size starts at 480 square foot, which is bigger than the average studios of a major developers. I'm talking about major developers. Okay, so this is the basic layouts of all the studios. On the left hand side, you have an open kitchen. Right hand side, you have a washroom. Straight away, you have a bed, the sitting area and the terrace. The main thing is the inside square foot. Okay, so inside square foot, if you see, internal area is 351. There's the basic layout for a major developer, including balcony. These guys are giving the internal area 351 and the balcony is 98 square foot. And that's your 1 bedroom. The best part about this one is the size starts at 842 square foot. That's a way big. Again, we can compare it to major developers that are trading somewhere around like 550, 600 square foot. The internal area is somewhere around 450 for them. But over here, if you see the internal area is 677 square foot. If you dip down more inside, okay, just check this. The living area is 3.95 into 4.9 meters. If you compare it to other developers, this internal area begins to 2.85 into 3.9. So this is way big. Most of the people, most of the investors just look at the layout. They don't see what's inside, the width, the length. Over here, if you see the layout, the bedroom area, most of the developers have 3 into 3.5 max, but here you get 4 into 4. Okay, I have seen multiple units, the ready units with such kind of layouts where you enter, you don't have a space to walk. It's just a big bed. If you put a king size bed, you don't have a space between your this one, you have to walk like this. So you need at least this kind of space between your bed and the TV. These guys are providing. Okay, and now that's your 2 bedroom layout. The best part about this one is as soon as you enter in the left hand side, you have both the en-suites. Now, if you check the 2 bedrooms of different developers, the major developers you can say, they have one en-suite and they have a common washroom for the guest and the second bedroom. But here they have given both the en-suites. So that will be very easy for us to rent your property and resell your property. Okay. And then too, it's 1000 dirham per square foot. Now coming to the pricing actually, that's your starting price. 471,000 for a studio, 800K for a one bed. So now if you check the whole Dubai market, you will never find a 1000 dirham per square foot price. If you check the payment plan, it's very flexible. It's 60/40 payment plan. It's like 5% down payment, 5% after 45 days, 10% after 3 months. Now, if you see the other developers, they take 24% upfront. You don't have a breathing period for that. And you have to take it or leave it. So here it is more flexible to the investors or the end user, that's up to you. And then you have a 1111%. Then after 12 months, you have a 6% bullet payment. Where if you check the others, you have a 10% bullet payment. Here you have only 6%. For a studio, if you want to go to, it's sold out. Then too, we'll try for some cancellations. Okay. So I'm focusing on the second series and the 4 series over here. And only from first to 5. Because over here, you can see there is a Zen garden. So from first to 5, it is very clear to see that. Above 5 floors, it will be like this. You have to bend down over there to see the, doesn't make any sense for us. And on the 1 bedroom, I'm focusing on 16 and 17 series because it has a clear view. I'll show you on the map. See, 16 and 17 series over here. So you have a clear view lifetime over here. Okay. Where if you want to go for a behind one, but that's a 50/50, you can say, because over here, there is nothing launched. It can be a garden, it can be a building. So it's a risk situation for us. To be on a safer side, I'm focusing only on the 16 and 17 series for a 1 bedroom to have a clear view. The contractors for this project are the contractors for Imar and Shobha. So you can understand the quality of the building. This is their first project. I know it's their first project in Dubai, but they have more 5 lined up. I can't reveal over here. Okay. But the contractors that they're using are phenomenal. And the construction has already been started and the escrow account is online. So that's all. You have any questions?
And maybe how many years of experience I had in Pakistan, you said?
20 years. 15 to 20 years, you can say.
Also, the price is very competitive. Yeah. The payment plan is very attractive. So for anyone who's like who want to enter to the real estate investment, is very nice. Yeah. Plus, it's close proximity to the Dubai Silicon Oasis and the academic city. So it's a no-brainer. In like 10 to 15 years, the location will be very attractive. My only concern is this internationalism. Yeah, and that is the one thing that can may affect that. On one side, you have something very nice, Singapore. On one side, you got the international organization is very concerned. Correct. Yeah. So that is so. What do you say about?
The thing is that this international city doesn't have amenities and such kind of things. The only things that is differ from this project, they have amenities and people needs amenities. Co-working space, bro. Not all buildings have co-working space. These guys have co-working space, Zen garden, kids play area, jacuzzi, everything.
And I think despite of international security concern, need to agree that it is still, very much in demand as far as rentals are concerned. It's still like,
Yes.
for a different client. Yes. Yeah,
Because it's very much attracting models of affordability.
of course.
Even who cannot pay a high rent, they go there. So when it's close to you, then that is the thing. When people are gonna come in an area close by, why should I pay? Because like if we're gonna make good money, let me getting a good ROI, treating the rental per se. But because you're very close, with a national city where they can pay way less, then it's gonna be struggle to increase the price of rent. That's exactly what it is. But on the other side, the Silicon Oasis, most people be pay premium when it comes for rent.
On this project, I would say we can easily achieve 8% ROI. Easy. And when the metro hits, we can achieve more. That's the major point, bro. Whenever there is a metro station coming up, it's always in demand. And we'll stand apart because we are the new construction. And everything, as you can see in Warsan, it's old by 10 to 15 years with no amenities.
Like you see, like the project is amazing. Like material, if you said the contractors are working for show and or the 1% paying no time, and then you got that price per square foot. But then, of course, in a virtue, you also yes, an amazing investment. But I just shared with you my maybe one last thing. Yeah, is but like of course, if this is not there, then it won't be it won't justify this price per square foot. Like they are making a low price and an easy payment plan to make it easy for them to sell because it's not a reputable developer. If it's a reputable developer, of course they won't make this payment plan and they won't make this price US. Okay. So they are compensating this with this, which is nice. Yeah.
And if you see the off-plan projects going on right next to you, they are trading at 1200 dirham per square.
Yeah.
So I can compare ready and the off-plan both with this one. So this was Zenith by Amber. Thank you so much. Well, this is Tanveer signing off.